Ken folk, what's gravy with you today, baby? You know it's all good this way, man, but hey, let's cut straight to the chase, man. But first of all, I hope everything is well. Everybody is doing good, man, and thank you for tuning in to another edition of Rebuke All Devils Radio, 107.7, home of the truth. Now, let's cut to the chase officially, man. We got a sick monster on the show today. I mean, this guy is sick, man. This guy is real sick. Kinfolk, fam, listen to this, man, as we rebuke this devil right here. Courtesy of WGTC, just scratching the surface. Michigan family doctor asked undercover cop if she was a bad mom, willing to let him groom her daughter. That's right, folks. This is a doctor, man. Somebody that treat patients, and he wanted to groom a little girl, right? Shout out to William for bringing us this story. And look at this devil right here. This is the devil that wanted to groom that little girl. And listen to this story, fam. We fixing to get into the details. I want y'all to soak this in, what this doctor wanted to do. Listen to this. All right, content warning. This article contains graphic description of child sexual abuse. Please take care while reading. And this is fair use for informational and educational and commentary purposes. Let's get into the details. Here we go, folks. A Michigan family practice doctor is in custody after authorities say he interacted online with an undercover officer in Florida whom he thought was a 36-year-old mother of a fictitious 5-year-old child. That's right, man, a 5-year-old. The doctor is accused of coaxing the woman through those messages to allow him to groom and abuse the youth. According to reports, police arrested Dr. William J. Murdoch, 45, from Monroe, Michigan, in early September 2025. He is currently awaiting extradition to Port St. Lucie, Florida, where the undercover officer was located. So he was trying to have inappropriate behavior with a 5-year-old. This doctor wanted a 5-year-old little girl so he could abuse her. Murdoch offered to establish himself as a father figure. And we'll try to get to this clip. Let's get the read up, okay? Port St. Lucie Police Chief Leo Nimsick said Murdoch used a fake name when he contacted the undercover officer online. They say he sent extremely explicit messages to her in the chat room about sexually abusing children. Damn devil. Murdoch reported planned to travel to Florida. He then offered to establish himself as a father figure for the child and then abuse her. Some reports say the undercover officer claimed to have 2 children. They say Murdoch told her he was interested in abusing both of them. So he didn't just want to abuse one child, he wanted to abuse 2. According to Nimsick, Murdoch told the woman he had thought about such abuse for years, but never acted on it. Allegedly, he also asked the woman if she was an open-minded, bad mom. I'm afraid we're just scratching the surface of what's going on out here, Nimsick said, according to Florida news outlet WFLX. Murdoch's other alarming dark web hunts. Reports also say a digital forensic examination of Murdoch's iCloud account uncovered other alarming dark web hunts, including conversations about conception, full-term abortions, and intentional drug and alcohol use to cause birth defects. What was he up to? What was he planning to do? Once arrested, Murdoch reportedly told the police there were no other victims, and authorities say he had no previous criminal record. Florida police have asked anyone with any additional information about Murdoch or other potential victims to come forward. Murdoch's employer, ProMedica Monroe Regional Hospital, confirmed his arrest and stated that his hospital privileges were immediately suspended and his employment was terminated. ProMedica said in a statement, We can confirm that on September 2nd, the U.S. Marshals arrested Dr. William J. Murdoch. This arrest triggered an immediate suspension of Dr. Murdoch's hospital privileges and a termination of all activity involving the physician. We are supporting investigation efforts in this case. Our priority is the safety and care of our patients and their families. If you know someone suffering from sexual violence, contact Rainin or the National Sexual Abuse Telephone Hotline at 1-800-656-4673. Now let's try to roll that clip for educational and fair use purposes and see if we can get some additional information. Roll that clip.
Our top story today at noon, a local doctor is under arrest for trying to arrange sex with a 5-year-old girl. U.S. Marshals arrested Dr. William Murdoch, who is listed as a ProMedica physician at Monroe Regional Hospital. Port St. Lucie, Florida police say Murdoch built a relationship with a mother online to see if she would allow him to have a sexual encounter with her daughter. But that mother was actually an undercover agent. They say he was on their radar after an investigation began in June by their Internet Crimes Against Children unit. Murdoch will be extradited to Florida to face a charge of soliciting a parent. ProMedica confirmed to WTOL 11 Murdoch is an employee and says, quote, this arrest triggered an immediate suspension of Dr. Murdoch's hospital privileges and a termination of all activity involving the physician. We are supporting investigation efforts in this case.
Yeah, and there you have it. Now we know for a fact that these men and women of law enforcement really do make a difference when they doing these kind of targeted investigations, and they nabbing these people from all walks of life, that if it wasn't for those good men and women of the Port St. Lucie's police department, sheriff's department, he could have actually hurt a 5-year-old child and that other sibling that was there. So, man, shout out to those guys, man. Shout out to the U.S. Marshals for getting that predator, this doctor predator that was preying on children off the streets. But YouTube, what do y'all think about this monster right here, man? Drop them comments down below, man. And you know, the Most High commands us to do what? To protect the women and the children. That's what we supposed to do. And the 5-year-old can't protect herself. That's why she need her parents and good people like the U.S. Marshals, the sheriffs and the police departments, and good outstanding citizens like us that protect women and children to make sure that they stay safe. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Shalom.